Good evening, this is Josh Peister from GameWisdom.com, and for today's video, this is Massive Chalice. This is the second Kickstarted game from Double Fine. I believe also their second game that also went to early access. Their last one, Space Base DF9, ended in pretty much failure. And a lot of people have been worried about how Massive Chalice would have turned out. The last time I played it, I really wasn't too interested in it. It has a lot of good ideas and potential, but I just didn't see the same hook that we see in games like XCOM. And XCOM Enemy Unknown, of course, did a lot to revitalize strategy design, and especially squad personalization and gameplay, but that's for another video. As for Massive Chalice, I've played a little bit of the official release build, but I haven't gotten too far in, so I guess we'll play it together and see how things have turned out. From what little I did play, again, I like some of the initial concepts, but I'm not seeing them taken to that next step, and I'm afraid is a criticism that I have a lot of Double Fine's titles. They have a lot of good concepts, but they never really evolve or go anywhere, the same way you see with other developers and titles. Even like a game like Super Mario or the Galaxy series has very basic gameplay, but it evolves over the course through level design and new situations. Double Fine's titles generally don't, so I'm curious to see how this will turn out. So we're going to start a new game. We'll keep names silly and serious. There's Iron Man mode. We'll keep to the tutorial just to show basic things up. And as you can see, there's different difficulty. I guess normal may be considered easy. Well, we'll keep it on this just so that we can show everything about the game. So, let's get going. Okay, so you can choose your 5 starting people here. So there's all these different houses. I believe they're just really meant for personalization purposes. I don't see anything like unique or different here. So you can see there's a whole lot of names. Demagus. Now, one part of Massive Chalice has to do with the genealogy system of how you can put your different squad members together. They'll form a dynasty, which will in turn give you new units, which I actually like that idea, but we'll see how far it actually goes. So I don't know anything interesting. There's a whole lot of names, obviously. I wonder how long it took them to come up with all this. So we'll keep to random, I guess, and see who we get. Alright.
It's taking too long.
Patience.
Patience. I don't see what patience has to do with
Where's my
this.
sound just a little bit?
This should have happened by now.
Life keeps to its own timetable, not ours.
Oh, it doesn't stop us from trying. Good morning.
Your ruler has risen. Rejoice, and let bellow the horns of birth. Immortal protector of the nation, progeny of the great bloodlines, master of strategies, eternal conductor, and forger of matrimony.
We're here to advise you on how to handle ruling and commanding every time.
The horns of battle.
Fine, we'll have to do this later. The Cadence is attacking. Heroes, jump in! The ruler will be with you shortly!
Okay.
And off they go.
We'll explain later. We just need you to take command, because our citizens, understandably, find it hard to trust a giant talking chalice.
We are not just a giant talking chalice.
But the nation will listen to you, because you're of their blood.
Forged from the bloodlines of the great houses.
Oh, and one last thing. Unfortunately, the bloodline ritual that was used to create you also bound you to us. So you can never leave the throne.
But do not despair. You can still command your heroes. Look inward, and you will find that your mind can follow them anywhere.
Okay, so that was the
You see your
introduction.
heroes yet? Yeah? Great.
Now, take command. Rhea, the Cadence is out there somewhere.
Alright, so of course we have the little tutorial here. It's gonna go through all their little actions. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, Massive Chalice is a turn-based strategy game. This pretty much plays out I go, you go style, similar to Invisible Ink or XCOM. We have a squad of, looks like 5 heroes. I'm just getting rid of the tutorial messages. Okay. So the heroes belong to different classes. You have... I can zoom in, I think, here. There you go. So give the actual name. So we have like class like a hunter, alchemist, caberjack, hunter. I believe there's 2 other ones. Or I'm sorry, I think there's... I forget, actually, it's been so long since I played. But the twist of the game is as you'll play, you'll get combinations or hybrid classes based on who you set up as dynasties, which we'll show off next. So each character has personality traits, as you can see. So you have a traits, personality, and then their status. Basically, because part of this game is time, as characters get older, they'll reach a prime age where they'll have increased stats, but then they'll start to get older and things will decay. So you decide to keep them in the field or put them back into one of your keeps. So you can equip characters, of course, with weapons and armor, and you can research new stuff as you play. Let's see, we have stats. Unfortunately, the stats don't really tell you what they actually do. Like, I'm not seeing what strength does. Accuracy, I guess, is pretty simple. Now, it says I have 15%, or I'm sorry, 15-point loss of accuracy. Let's see. I guess that's because of nervous, but there's no numbers here. This is a little bit of a failing of the UI. In XCOM, when you look at ratings and stuff, it tells you exactly what's causing what, why is your to hit at this point, and etc. But let's get going. Massive Chalice features a 2-action system just like XCOM. The orange line here is where I can move in 1 tick and still perform an action. White is basically I'm going to run to it. Now apparently this is a explosive rock, I believe, so if I hit that it's going to blow up and do some damage. Alright, so let's move people. Yeah, thank you. I believe the levels are procedurally generated. Alright, so we found one enemy.
First catch of the day.
We can't tell you much about the Cadence because not much is known.
Okay, thank you.
It's
Alright.
old, first sighted centuries ago. It cares only for destroying our nation with its corruption.
That's where pawns like you see here come in. Think of them as attack dogs the Cadence creates to spread corruption in the world.
Alright, since we're playing this on normal, we shouldn't worry too much about fighting these guys. You'll see why in a second. Okay. So they only have 8 health, and I do 10 to 14 with this guy. This one will do 8 to 12, so it's going to be pretty simple to actually kill these guys. One second, I'm just going to lower the volume down just a tad. Okay. So I'm going to let, we have a hunter, alchemist, caberjack. Only have 1 caberjack? Oh yeah, there they are. We'll let the caberjack do it because they do a lot of damage, and melee doesn't miss, just has a chance of doing less damage. So let's see. Can I get any more detail on these guys? I don't think so. Alright. So that guy is dead.
How about that, eh?
One down, untold millions to go.
And it looks like there's more coming. Now, hunters, I can actually put them in a cloak form. No, I don't want to attack that. using stealth move. Basically, as long as they're near a tall wall, they'll stay cloaked, so they won't be detected by any enemies. So I'll move him up here, and I'll leave that one there. Okay. So these alchemists can basically throw flasks, which are basically grenades, really. They do a lot of damage, but they hit everything in the radius. Alright, so I can't do anything more. Enemies are basically your charge straight at you variety, so you can pretty much get them one at a time. Okay, who am I going to send? 52% chance to hit. I could throw the flask too. Yeah, let's do the flask so you can see what that does. Wow, and he missed completely. Okay. Okay, we could stun him or just run and bash him. Yeah, let's try and finish him off. Alright. Found another enemy here. This one is range.
Lapses.
Caden's cowards. They'd rather stay back and snipe at you than fight up close.
Be wary. Your heroes are hit, they may forget some of their combat training. The
Yeah,
mind is just as vulnerable as the body.
Alright, so when these guys actually attack you, they'll drain some of your experience. Can I hit? No, he missed. Okay, anyone else? Ah, not close enough. And I guess I'll move him over here as well. Alright, so this is the tutorial level, and it is different from my last play. It was a completely different
At
environment.
least they belong to heroic bloodlines.
Oh yes, we forgot to mention, normal humans cannot survive even a single touch from. Because the bloodlines of your heroes are attuned to us and have our power flowing through them, they have a fighting chance.
Okay. I guess here's another bit of the UI problem. I don't know why I have a 42% chance to hit this thing. If I zoom in on her, increase evasion. Again, it's giving me information, but it's not giving me information that I can use. Like, what does intelligence do? Why is my accuracy only 75%? Why am I losing a point of intuition? Let's see. Okay, so it's down at a young age. A better UI would tell me right here, if I would mouse over or click it, would tell me, you know, plus base stat, what it does, what's any modifier, stuff like that. So that's a bit of a UI fault here. Okay, so I'm going to try and, I guess, bash this, see if it will finish. Okay, and we found two more.
Seeds, arguably the lowliest pawns, are more nuisance than menace.
Alright, move him up here.
But if you're going to remember one thing, don't let those runts form a posse. Keep them apart.
Otherwise it'll be like when caberjacks get together at a
Let's
tavern.
see.
Except not the best night of your life.
Alright. Okay. Now, let's see this actually will do something. Again, I don't know why I only have a 50% chance to hit with this. Huh? At least that did some damage. And she has 67% chance. Alright. Okay, thank you, game. Okay. I'm going to move up here and use stealth so I can spot. And we found 3 enemies. Okay. They've spotted them, but that's alright. Again, I don't know why I have a 52% chance to hit that thing. I'm going to back up and try and draw them out. And hopefully not miss.
This is a caberjack. They hit things with a caber. Sometimes they hit hard and put things down. Other times they hit not so hard and just knock things out.
That's all you're going to say.
Simplest way of life there is.
Caberjacks. Profound purveyors of violence.
Now, unlike XCOM, there is no cover system, so I can basically leave these guys out in the open. It's not going to affect anything. So I'm going to let him charge. Now, in my last game, I started with 2 hunters, and that was a hell of a lot more useful than this.
Brilliant mind in a delicate body.
Okay,
Not
this is
worth
still
much
only a
in close
52%
quarters
chance.
battle,
Come on.
But they make up for it with their nasty exploding flasks.
Just watch out for
Okay.
friendly fire.
The explosions are big, so aim well or keep your heroes back. Trust us, you don't want to be on the receiving end of one of their concoctions.
Alright. Move over here. Well, let's try it. Can't believe I actually hit. Alright, can she actually hit too? Wonder what happens if I blow this up. Let's try it. XCOM, baby. And nothing. Alright. This one should be coming into range. He's gonna get the attack, yeah. Okay, why is this only 52% when it's in point blank range? I don't understand this. Weird. Alright. Well, this one should be dead. Alright, was that all of them? Yeah.
That's
Alright.
better than I expected.
Well done.
Okay.
Well done. I knew you'd have a knack
Unlock
for
some
this.
skills.
Right.
Okay.
So this is our nation, and as we said, we are not in the best of shape.
That muck you see surrounding us is the cadence. It's what created the pawns, corrupted our lands, and is slowly tightening on us like a noose. But we do have one advantage.
Thanks to several enchanted materials that make up our body, we've been endowed with certain powers. One of them being a way to cleanse the cadence from this world. It's really quite a miraculous process, wherein we harness the properties of...
The thing is, it takes a long time for us to charge up for this. A long time. All of the heroes you just commanded in battle will be long gone when we're finally ready.
With all that time still ahead, we need you to protect us. You will take charge of the nation, command its citizens worthy of becoming heroes, and ensure that the cadence does not reach the capital.
Now let's check out
Okay.
that keep you just saved.
Alright, so here's our keep.
The keeps. Bloodline of the nation.
The stonemasons did good work here. I'll thank them later.
Here you will appoint one hero as a regent, and one as a partner. The more experience they have, the more they'll pass on to their children.
That goes for traits and personalities too. Everything's game.
And keep in mind, assigning heroes to keeps retires them from combat. You can't have one foot at home and one in the battlefield.
Okay, so this is where the genealogy system of Massive Chalice comes in. I can set up a partnership here between any of the male and female members of my party. They'll start a family, and their offspring will basically become a new hero at some point. If I pick 2 different classes, they'll create a hybrid class who will have skills from both abilities. So this is sort of their way of branching out the system. And as they were saying, the higher their level is when you retire them, the more stats will be passed on. So they'll make better heroes next line and so on. So, let's see. Alright, here's another UI rub. You should really be able to mouse over these personality and trait stats and let them tell you what they do. I shouldn't have to go 2 systems in, or 2 UI screens in, to find this basic information. And even then, it tells me increase intelligence. I have to go over here, and it still doesn't tell me what that does. This is definitely some poor UI design 101 here, for those of you looking to learn a little bit more about design. Basically, information like this should be repeated in relevant areas, so you know what it is without having to dig through the UI. This is a common issue that I see in games like Crusader Kings and Europa Universals, where they just hide information behind multiple screens of UI, and it just becomes a pain in the ass to find it all. So here, I don't know what decision I'm really making. Is it good to pass on someone who's asthmatic, or a alert, or a rebel, etc.? I just don't know. And asking me to dig through to find that information is not good design. So let's see. He has dexterity 5. I guess I'll do this guy. Again, I'm given a lot of information, but I'm just not told what they are. Alright, so I'll appoint him as the Vanguard.
Now that your regent is appointed, it's time to decide on a partner.
Okay.
Although this isn't an arrangement out of love, who knows? Maybe it'll turn into that.
We've seen it happen.
Personality, traits, experience, they're all important here.
But just because this is an arrangement of necessity doesn't mean you should reduce these heroes to a pile of numbers either. They deserve better than that.
Thank you, King, but I am totally going to reduce these people to a pile of numbers. So as you can see, these are all the women in my army. And if you look where it says Chains for Children, shows obviously the rate they're going to produce, but then you can see trainee class. So if I do this with Elisa Hadhu, I'm going to get a Blast Capper, which essentially is a Caberjack mixed with an Alchemist. So I like this idea of being able to combine classes to create these cross things. It's a very interesting idea, but I'm not seeing things beyond the surface level. But maybe as we go through this a little bit more, that will change. So I am going to... Let's see. No, I can't do these. Wonder why they're low fertility. No, why is this average and I have a chance for no? Again, useful information that I should be able to find, which is not popping up. Now, why does it say Vanguard, but these don't? Okay, I'm going to put them with the Hunter and see when we get like a melee range class combo. Okay. Yeah.
Many happy returns.
Let's give the newlyweds some privacy.
Alright, so those two are now
It's
out
a
of my
lot to
army.
take in, but you'll handle it, or your mind will become as cracked as our body.
Your band, welcome back.
Alright, here's our massive
You are
chalice.
here, right? It's a little hard to tell if you're still in your mind's eye or whatever.
This is where your heroes return to after battle. From here, you may equip them with any skills or weapons they may have earned, as well as perform research.
Basically, we can devote some of our power to help the war effort and the nation. Whether it's building new keeps, starting a Sage Rights Guild, or a Standards Crucible. Fun stuff.
Okay. So just like in XCOM, you can research and
Building
build
more
new
keeps
structures.
is likely the most pressing option, as you'll be able to foster more bloodlines. But don't shun the other possibilities.
Okay.
With your approval, we can research weapons, potions, armor. If the amount of time required dissuades you from researching something, consider the Sage Rights Guild. Any hero who joins the Sage Rights will hasten the time required for any pursuit.
Okay.
They will never see combat again.
Keep in mind, most of our power is focused on charging up to cleanse the cadence, so we can only devote enough energy to research one thing at a time. That includes searching for new heroes.
Alright, thank you.
It takes a lot of effort to find people attuned with us, and it'll only get harder the more we do it. But choose whatever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna go with accuracy first, and then we'll build the keep next, I think. So here are all of our heroes who are currently available. These two are obviously the ones who are in our regency. We haven't lost anyone yet, so that's good. Alright, so once you've made your choices...
Oh, yeah, one more thing. The end of this war is not even a glimpse on our horizon yet, but your immortality gives us an advantage. The ability to step back and let time pass.
You can start and stop this timeline at will, but we'll also stop it for you should something require your attention.
Like a cadence attack.
That is a probable possibility.
Okay. Alright, so the basic campaign of Massive Chalice is I have to last 300 years of in-game time for the Chalice to charge up, and then they'll do their, I guess, super magic trick and clean the whole land up and stop evil. The problem, of course, is I need to last that long while we're going to be attacked and assaulted by these evil creatures. So, let's see what happens. We'll start the time. Time is going by. Alright. Alright, so our two people that we put into the keep, they have a child now. Michael.
Glorious every time, was it not?
What, unbearable shrieking and smells that are even worse? That's your idea of glorious.
Alright, so we have our first child hero born. He's going to be a Shadow Jack, but he needs to hit age 15 before we can actually take him out into the field. So let's keep going.
It always feels weird accomplishing something without having beaten it into submission.
Alright.
My books after I was done with them.
I'm going to get a keep going now. So the strategy is I can either build it in the inner ring, which is right here, or we can go to the outer ones. The outer rings have a greater chance of being attacked, but they'll give you special bonuses, as you can see. Hunters can get that, I can get more research, increase caberjack strength, reduce construction time, that could be useful. Yeah, let's go with that, reduce construction time. Or, yeah. Alright, so that's of course going to take a lot of time. Okay, so let's advance. We only have 293 more years to go. Oh, we got attack.
Some action.
As you have no doubt surmised by now, it takes time for the cadence to create its pawns, so they're only able to attack every few years. Unfortunately, you cannot fight back multiple incursions at the same time. Our primary focus is charging up to destroy our enemy, and we can only allot enough of our energy to send out one group of heroes at a time.
Pawns don't last long outside of the cadence either. So even if you win one battle, it'll be too late to fight the other.
Choose wisely and
Blow the horns!
Alright, so we have to decide what territory to defend. Obviously, since we have a keep being built here, I guess we're going to go here. Okay, well, let's do it. Alright, now it's time to form our posse. Just like XCOM, we got the whole group hero thing
Do you
happening.
feel it? That little tingling in the air before a fight? I know they do.
here is where you can
Okay.
make any last-minute substitutions or preparations before you deploy your heroes to battle. Once you give the word, they'll jump in.
Alright.
We'll handle the rest.
Can I give him
Make
an
sure they
item?
close their mouths when they jump.
Okay, so did that item get research for everyone? Alright, so he's here. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that got increased by everybody. Again, some of this information is not really being told. So I'm sort of at a loss of how, or what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay, so we have a hunter, alchemist, caberjack. Who's going to be our last one? You know what? I really do like the hunters. It seems that this is a game built around range combat. So I'm going to... we'll put her. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. We'll replace her with another caberjack. Alright, let's see. How are we doing? We got 2 males. Oh, 3 males. Alright. One, again, since you're fostering dynasties, you gotta level up everyone evenly so you can try to get the best offsprings. So, I'm gonna place this alchemist with our... I think we have a female alchemist. Do we? Yeah. Nope. Come on. Okay, come on. Definitely some very annoying UI decisions here. Okay. So 2 females, 3 males. Okay, I think that should be good. And for those of you watching this live, unfortunately, I can't rename characters, so we can't come up with any fancy names for things. Well, I think this is going to do it. 3 range, 2 melee. I can't use my new Shadow Jack yet. He's still in diapers. As you can see, some of our characters have gone a bit older. If we go to his details, he's now in his prime age, so he has increased hit points and strength. Eventually, he'll be on the decline. And that's usually when you're going to want to retire them to one of the keeps. Okay, I think we're ready. How do you? Jump on in, guys.
I
Okay.
don't know about you, but I'm ready to hit something today.
What? He's already there? Well, okay. If he's gonna stand there, I guess I might as well blast him. Okay. So again, the maps are procedurally generated. So I guess that's one nice thing compared to XCOM. Okay, who do I want to actually attack?
Here you have the hunter. Attacking at close range.
60%, 72.
From afar, where one can think
Huh?
and plan.
Let's see when we get
If
a
you
double
listen
hunter
closely,
hit here.
you might be able to hear your group breathing
Wow,
behind
critical
if you
shot.
line up that perfect shot.
Actually, the hunter will be in front of the group, stealthily scouting ahead.
Is
Alright.
that what they say they're doing?
Alright. Again, I can use their stealth move so I can get a good idea of what's happening. So I'm going to move Lisa up here. She won't be spotted, but she will spot any enemies. Okay, let's start moving people up. Alright. Okay, there's our another enemy. Is he going to charge us? So another nice thing is that unlike in XCOM, enemies will maneuver around the map on their own. So it does make things a little interesting. We have a few skills already. Alright, so since you're already back here, I'm going to move you up and see if we can take this guy out. No. Alright, let's try our other hunter. And again. Alright. Let's let Christopher try something. Alright. And we have, oh, more guys over here. Okay, let's move everyone into position. What was that? I saw... Oh, here it goes. Improved stats when all allies are nearby. I mean, I do like this genealogy system. It gives your character a lot more personality compared to a game like Enemy Unknown. But I just wish a lot of this information was laid out a little bit more clearly. Alright, so they're going to charge us, so we should be able to take... Oh, is he going to charge? Okay, he just stood there. Why not? Okay, let's let our hunter try and do it. Oh, come on. I'm going to have that bad look like it did in XCOM. Alright. Maybe you can finish him. Oh, glancing blow, so I barely did any damage. Alright. You can do it, I believe in you. Thank you. Just bash him in the head with a giant, like, club thing. Alright, since we don't know if there's anyone else around, we'll end his turn. And this guy hopefully charge us. Okay. I hear something. Okay, Hunter. Let's let Lisa try and finish. Finally, we got a Hunter hit. Okay. Okay. No, I already used Lisa. Okay. I'm going to run him over here. You want your hunters to be in the front using their stealth. Okay. It should be alright to move everyone out a little bit. Yep, that's fine. He'll charge us next turn, then we'll just gang up and mob him to death. Now, one thing that is a little annoying is that your units will only receive experience when they actually do something. So unlike XCOM, where your heroes will level up evenly as they just barely participate, here it's basically a last kill rule. Now, why does this guy have a +1? Huh? Wait. What? Okay. Okay, so he leveled up. So he basically get a chance to attack twice in a single round of combat. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, he ran out of action? Where's our other... Or I can throw something over. Well, let's try it. Nice. Did she level up from that? Yeah, she did. Alright, let's see. What do they get when they level up? A quick flasher that doesn't cost an action point. Okay. Alright. Who else can I move? Alright, we spot someone else, but again, that is alright. They'll come out and get knocked around. Okay, there's our other hunter. We'll move her over here. And then win. Alright, looks like they're actually going to try a little strategy on us. But again, I can stealth move so I can see what is going on. Okay. I don't think I need a follow-up here. I think just one should do it. I do wonder how different this game is if I would play it on hard or brutal difficulty. Alright. Do it. Nice. Alright. Oop, there's another one. As you can see, the enemies are a lot more spread out compared to a game like XCOM, where they were traveling groups purposely so that you couldn't just mob them one at a time. Okay. End the turn. We'll let this guy try something. Not sure what he's doing up there. But hopefully we can take him out. Alright, here's our hunter. Do it. Oh. Alright, hunter number 2. Do it. Nice. As you can see, hunters are really doing a lot here. And I don't know if Double Fine put anything in to compensate for their effectiveness, with exception to just the accuracy issues. Which is why I got that item to increase accuracy as my first upgrade. Alright, another guy. Is he going to try something? Alright, we'll stealth move over here. Move him there. Alright, and we'll just end the turn. As you can see, the actual tactical options are fairly limited in this game. There's no Overwatch, Defend, or anything like that. Alright, so I can move him. I could hide. Yeah, let's try. Oh, looks like we got a whole lot of guys over here.
I admire the ruptures.
What?
They rush into battle, no concern for their own safety, knowing that as soon as they come upon their prey, they'll explode into a corrosive mess of pain and suffering. Even in death, they still hurt their enemies. It's
Okay.
beautiful.
And disconcerting.
Alright, looks like they left another little issue I had with the game from early access. And these guys right here are basically suicidal bomber guys. When you drop their health to 0, they will explode. But here's the thing, if you have a party of nothing but melee, there's no way to fight these guys without getting hit yourself. Okay, let's see. This should be interesting. I could throw a flask. Let's try it. Nice. Yarg. Okay. Well, let's set up for some action. It would be nice to be able to put these guys in like an Overwatch mode. In fact, let me just double check, make sure that's not actually a skill while I'm here. Allow hearing enemies. Deal increased damage. Increase sight. Get a free short move. No, so they don't have any Overwatch mode. Alright. So we should be getting charged by these guys. Are they charging? Okay. He's coming. I should really move Lisa back. Alright. Well, let's try it. Because our 4 guys here should be able to take this one out. Oh! Alright, can you actually hit? Alright. I'm gonna put follow-up on just to be on the safe side. Let's see how this works. Oh, wait. So you just saw the suicide bomb attack. 1 second here, something's not right. Oh, I gotta check that skill. Okay, wait a minute here. It says grants a quick hip fire shot if the first shot hits. It's always good to read these tooltips very importantly, folks. Okay, let's finish this guy off. Nope, we got a glancing blow. But you should be able to do it. Come on. There we go. He's dead. Can I throw a flask? No. Alright. Oops, someone's shooting stuff up there. Alright, we gotta take this rupture guy out. Alright, so this time, Lisa doesn't have that skill because she's only level 1. Let's see, charge. Charge in a straight line to damage and knock back the first target. Okay, I have an idea. Damn. Oop, don't really want to do that. Okay. Let's see, can we finish them off? Wow. Oh, I can throw another one. I don't know what happens when they run out of flats. I think they just lose their ability. Alright, so he's dead. So this acid pool, I believe, hurts you if you run into it. Alright. So she just wandered right into our range. We should be able to take her out. Okay. Ugh, another glancing blow. Do it. Oh, come on. 2 in a row. Alright. Miss, of course. I'm not sure how many enemies are actually on this field. Seems like we fought a lot of them. Well, at least the enemies can suffer misses too. Alright, finish him. Or her. Good. Finished it.
Okay, I was worried for a little bit, but...
We'll get her follow up. Okay, so we finished that battle. And let's see what happens. Okay, we got a new recruit. So you can see the corruption is spreading a little bit there. When it completely fills up, I lose the region for good. So it's similar to like the panic system from XCOM there. Okay, so what is coming up? So there's our victory. Next event in 3 years. Alright, so that's still working. So as you can see, we unlock new stuff by killing enemies. And that's pretty cool. But it's not like the same research system that you see in XCOM. We can take enemies apart and stuff. There's no real inventory either. Okay. So that's almost done. Alright, so let's advance time. 290 years to go. Okay. New keep is done. So if I wanted, I could marry some people off. Let's see. Is he still in his prime? Yeah. So let's not marry them off just yet. I want to see how far we can actually go up. Meanwhile, that's 12 years. 12 years. Now let's go for a vital band. Alright. So that's going to go. And our child should almost be ready to join us in the field.
Before, you
Okay,
made
let's see.
choices on the battlefield. Now, we'll be making choices on the battlefield of life. What?
Come on.
I will not apologize if I'm passionate about it.
You know when you guide the heroes in battle, well, sometimes the people, your heroes included, will want your advice on matters they can't decide themselves.
They'll be putting their choices in your hands, and
Okay.
sometimes their lives.
And the decisions you make may affect the morale of the nation.
Unfortunately, we've learned that the cadence feeds off grief and malcontent.
Oh, of
So
course they
if
do.
something tragic happens, corruption can spread very quickly.
But the opposite is true too.
We will trust your decisions.
Okay,
Whatever they end up being.
let's build a square ball stadium. That sounds good. Okay, so she'll be going for 6. It takes 6 years to build a stadium? Damn. Alright, let's see. Alright, Michael is growing up. Still not ready for combat yet. 5 more years to go. Oh, we got a territory attack. So we can choose. Looks like it doesn't really matter. They'll both. Wait, this one gives me experience each enemy killed. This one gives me experience from a successful mission. Well, I have the keep here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You know what? Let's go for this. I want to see what happens if the keep is in the corrupted area. Alright. Again, we're going to be fighting Ruptures, which are going to be the exploding guys, so we definitely want 2 hunters on our crew. The Lapeses are going to probably go down from our heavy guys here. And we have an Alchemist just in case we need to blow some stuff up. I think the Spore will work. Okay, let's do it. And in we go. Okay, where are we now?
Good luck.
Break a leg. Or 11.
I don't know what a burst bush is. Alright, so again, I want to send my hunters out in stealth move. This will let them see things and they won't alert the enemies. No. Okay. Again, just like in XCOM, you can send guys out pretty willy-nilly for the first part. Right, I'm going to send her stealthily over here. Did we spot anything? Oh, we got someone right here. Oh, we got 2. Okay, well, we know where they are. Let's see, are they within? No, they're not explosive range. Okay. Nope, we got 3 guys closing in. I'm gonna move her back here. Do a follow-up, see if we can finish him off. Damn. Okay. I may need to use the Caterjack's stun ability too. Is he in range? No. Well, this is going to get very interesting. Oh boy. Well, maybe we can blow them up with the Alchemist. Oh. Or he'll just blow up right on us. And because she's standing in the corruption, she's taking additional damage. So we gotta get her out there. Nope, we got more trouble. And now everyone is missing. Alright. You can do it. And once more. Oh! Okay. I'll finish him off. Nope, he leveled up. That's good. And now, I'm going to hit this guy and see what happens. You can see the issue here with these guys. You can't take anyone melee, or you're just not going to be able to do much unless I can knock them back. Alright. They're going to charge me. Oh, where are they? You gotta get this guy out of the corrosive damage. Nope, we don't want to do that. Okay. I'm gonna move everyone up so these guys will come around the corner and then we can snipe them, hopefully. I wonder how long this corrosive stuff stays. Okay, so there's one. Oh. Let's see. I'm just going to end all the turns. Let them see what'll come at us. Okay. Well, time for a little experiment. Huh, the bush explodes. Okay. Do it. Okay. There's the other one. Again, I really just have to make use of my hunters and my alchemists to really be able to deal with these guys. I wonder why he's not crossing the corruption. Okay. Let's see if we can go for number 2. No. Alright. Doesn't make sense to attack with them. Okay. Now we gotta move back and see if we can finish this one off. Do it. Good.
Just like the Battle of Saturn's Peak.
Okay. Now we gotta start moving. Oh, there's our other one. So these guys I do want to fight with my caberjacks. I'll send her over here. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, well she didn't do anything that turn, that's good. Are we in range? Oh, we got a snipe off at least. Nice. Our hunters are just going nuts this round. Okay. I figure we'll finish this quest, and then I think I want to stop probably once that child hits age 15, because I want to see what his stats are. And then maybe I'll come back to this game with another episode. Okay. Still haven't spotted anyone. probably shouldn't be scouting with my caberjacks. Alright, where is everyone? Alright, do a stealth move. Anyone over there? No, I don't think there's a mini-map functionality either. Do another stealth move. Why not? It should be coming up. Alright. Anyone over here? Well, this is the top of the map, so they have to be to our left. Okay, I can just keep stealth moving. Okay. Anything? Okay. Someone's spotting, which is weird. Alright, over here. So these enemies aren't really moving around, so I have to hunt them down. This could be a little annoying. Okay. Anyone over here? I guess they have to be in this pocket right there. So while I'm moving around, from watching or from playing this game for the last, what are we up to? An hour in. Damn, it's already been an hour? I mean, I like this idea, but it's missing that depth of tactics and strategic layer that would really make a game like this pop. Okay. Again, there's no real tactics in terms of moving these guys around. There's no cover, overwatch, or defensive systems here. Okay, come on. Where are these guys? Hello, Cadence. Where are you? Finally. Alright, well, that answers that question. Alright, let's end the turn and let them charge us. Alright. Why is this more? I don't understand. Okay. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Alright, let's move him all the way back here. And watch, this one will hit. Oh, we got one. Alright, come on, game. So I have follow-up. And we miss. Alright. Ooh. Okay, where are the last ones then? Okay, here we go. Last one, hopefully. Oop. Nope, last two. Alright, so same plan. We'll let them get a little bit closer, and then we'll see about finishing them off. And that will let our hunters get into sniping range. There we go. There's one. There's two. Oh, there's three. Alright, well. Nice shot. No! Alright, it's up to you. Alright, that will do some damage to this one. Nice. And I'll push this one right into our range. Alright, come on, you guys can do it. Alright, I think I'm going to stun this one just to be on the safe side. Alright. So that one was out of action for that turn. So we can finish them off easily. Was that it? Nice. Alright, we survived.
Okay, since you and your heroes did so well, their ride home is more pleasant and less vomit-inducing.
They've earned it.
Alright. So that's 2 quests down. Let's see. Alright, so this land became a little bit more corrupted. Alright. Advancing time. Alright. Alright, so they got more health. Did we unlock any new research? No, not yet. Weapons. Well, let's go with some armor, I suppose. Let's see. Sage Right will increase hasten the time, but we have to drop someone into it. Okay. Let's go with Hunter armor. Oh, actually, I just want to check their stats here. Equip. Wait, we unlocked the health item. Okay, here it is. Alright, so you can equip 1 item per character. Okay. Well, it's good to know. Okay, that's going. How's our keep doing? Oh, it looks like they've had more. Well, they had more kids, but they didn't give me the pop-up. Is anyone at the age yet? Age 13. He's almost there.
I remember the day I finished my training and set off for the capital. There was a lot of crying.
Alright, so now he's done, so he is now a Shadow Jack.
Gouging final. What a day that was.
It always arrives faster than one expects.
So you can see this guy is a Cable Jack, but he has a lot of the stealth and movement abilities. Well, actually has some stealth and some status affecting abilities compared to a regular Cable Jack. So that's interesting. I guess they're all going to be Shadow Jacks. Alright, so I mean, that's an interesting system. I like how these characters will inherit abilities and that will change them for subsequent generations. but the tactical portion just feels very basic, as you could have seen from the last 2 battles. But I think I am going to keep playing this, at least complete the campaign and see how things turn out. But we are at over an hour into this video, so I'm going to wrap things up here. Again, I'll be back probably with another episode of Massive Chalice real soon. I do want to complete the game just so that we can show off every aspect of it. But for now, this is going to be it. For those of you who've been watching this live, thanks so much for tuning in. If you've been enjoying this on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. And if you want to see more, please like and subscribe to the channel. It'll help me out a lot. And make sure to check out game-wisdom.com for posts and podcasts relating to game design and the industry, as well as our ongoing Patreon campaign to secure some very much needed monthly funding. You can find me on Patreon under game-wisdom or Josh Beiser, and any donation would be greatly appreciated. And lastly, for the YouTube crowd, if you'd like to watch these videos live, you can find me on Twitch under GW Beiser. One second, I just want to make sure to actually save it. We don't want to lose our game. There we go. So, with that, thanks again for tuning in. Make sure to check back real soon for part 2 of Massive Chalice. And have a good night, everyone. Take care.